a wild Flux appears. Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is Flux, and I'm using the M40A3 on Ambush, because I love Call of Duty 4 right now. I'm using the ACOG scope because I felt like I might need to scope in a little bit quicker. Now, as you can see, straight away I go on a little streak right here, and this game turns from what could possibly be the best game I've played to the worst game that I've ever played, and I end up rage quitting. So I thought you might enjoy this gameplay in the background. I thought it was quite interesting to play, and also look at the hit detection. I thought the hit detection was really weird in this lobby, but I'll leave that for you guys to decide for yourselves. Now, what I want to talk to you guys about today is why being a gamer is a great thing. Now, this is quite a debated topic where I am. People assume, and I think this is pretty much everywhere, whether you're in the US or you're in the UK like me, pretty much all around everywhere, I guess. People assume that if you play games and you're a gamer, you must have no life and your social skills are absolutely terrible and you cannot live a normal life, I suppose. But this is completely wrong, as I'm sure you all know, because being a gamer is actually a great thing, and like I said, I'm going to tell you why. So first of all, I'm going to say how it affects school. Gaming affects school. It can affect your grades, and it can affect your focus in lesson, but not necessarily for the worse, because a few points. First of all, when you game, your reaction speed is increased a lot, especially if playing first-person shooter games, or even real-time strategy games like StarCraft 2, or any of those Asian favourites. Now, there's no racism there, by the way. I'm just saying. Now, increasing your reaction time can help you to respond to things quickly. So if you're in a physical lesson, we call it PE. I think you guys call it something else in the US. But if you're playing sports in school, then your reaction time from playing all these video games is going to help you in that, and you're going to achieve better grades in your sports, and you're going to do well. Second of all, your focus. Of course, you have to focus a lot when you're playing video games, and especially in things like Call of Duty again, or one of those Asian favourites. You have to focus on what you're doing, otherwise you're not going to do well. Now, if you have focus, then you do a lot better, and people learn that early on when they play video games. So having focus, especially if you're like in a test or an exam, and you can't you can't concentrate. You always have that guy in the hall or the classroom who's looking around, doesn't really understand the question. But if you're focusing and you can keep your head down, then that's from all this focus that you've put into your video games. You sort of it sounds kind of weird for me to say, but when I'm in a test or an exam, I just think how hard I have to concentrate on playing Call of Duty to do well, and I put that same focus into my exam. And I don't want to sound self-centered or big-headed or whatever, but I've never failed an exam in my life in school. I've always achieved something to at least a pass, and I find that comes from my passion for video gaming. It might be something else. I might have been taught well, might have had good teachers, but I really do believe that it's come from all this sadness, as people call it. Now, one other thing is that it doesn't always affect you for the good. I mean, if you are really into your games, sometimes it can affect your social life. Let's face it. If you're really into a game, you might decide not to come out that day, or you might decide that you don't feel like doing anything but playing that one game. And I went through a phase a few years back where I physically was wired to my Xbox, and I refused to come off of it and do something else with my life. However, nowadays I'm quite relaxed, I'm quite chilled out, and I play video games for fun. I don't try hard it out anymore, except for when I'm playing MLG, but that's a different story. And you know, it's good. It's all very good. So I hope you enjoyed this commentary, and if you liked the video, leave a like, and if you're new here and you enjoyed the video, why don't you go ahead and subscribe, because it helps me out tremendously. And that was the Rage Quit. So I'll see you guys later, and I am out.